I'll be missing you, love.
Hey guys, welcome to this new video. I am makeup free and I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys, how I get ready for work. So I've never done this type of video before, but it's been really highly requested from you, so I thought I don't have any more excuse not to do it, because today it is my last layover as a flight attendant, and it is actually a weird coincidence because this was my very first layover on a Boeing aircraft as well. I am in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I'd love to show you the room, but I fixed the camera here and I have a mirror here and pretty decent lighting, so I thought I'll film here. I have my makeup laid out, and yeah, by the time I will upload this video, you probably will know that I have resigned from my job, and I'll tell you guys more in the future in maybe some upcoming video or something why I've done it. And but yeah, today we're not going to focus on that. And yeah, so I always do my makeup kind of standing up by the sink. There's a sink there, but the lighting was too bad, so that's why I didn't want to do it there. And I always have a cup of coffee with me, so I wanted to talk to you guys about something before I start, and it is about skincare. I've done a skincare video before, and it was with a lot of like my favorite products, but I wanted to share with you guys a product line that I've been using at the moment, and it is Wilde from Australia. It is organic and a natural skincare line. I really love a few of their products at the moment, so I'm using a facial mist. By the way, just so you know, at the moment I'm wearing only a moisturizer and an eye serum, so I'll be showing you a little step-by-step guide of how I do all my makeup. But yeah, I'll have a quick spray of this lovely facial mist. Ah, this is so refreshing, I love it. And I've also applied their body melt, which is shea butter, and it has a organic cold pressed coconut oil as well, so it has very lovely smell. Let me see if I can show it to you from a better point. So yeah, that's how it looks. It's in a lovely tin, and then I just take some, not a lot, it melts in your hands and you can apply it. This is my very dry area, the arms and my legs, so I've already applied it on my legs, but I wanted to show you how I use it on my arms. And yeah, as a flight attendant, you know, we work in a very dry aircraft, so I constantly need to moisturize my skin. I have a hand cream that I use. They also sent me this lovely hand cream. It is also shea butter and aloe vera plus vitamin E, so it's very, very moisturizing. However, I do not take this with me as I feel like it's such a luxurious item, but I'm gonna apply some now because I love the smell. I've been using these products for a couple of weeks now, and I really love them because they're natural and cruelty free, and the texture and the smell, everything is just, you know, perfect. It's something that I always look out for when I, you know, try to find a new skincare line or skincare product. And I also take the facial mist with me on board because I love to, you know, freshen up my makeup or just give a little, you know, wake up boost for my skin on a long flight. And tonight's flight actually is going to be almost 8 hours, so I will definitely be using it tonight. By the way, I just woke up from a nap, so my skin is definitely not looking greatest, and I do have a very weird red pimple on my nose for a couple of months, so I need to see a dermatologist because it's not going away. But yeah, this is how my skin looks makeup free. So guys, I definitely do not have great skin. It's just about the makeup that I use, I suppose, as well as the skincare behind it. And yeah, so I use mostly full coverage makeup because my skin tends to get red, as you see on the cheek area. I don't think there's anything wrong, it works for me. You know, I know girls prefer sometimes lighter foundations and things like that, but I like to use full coverage. So I think that's what we're gonna start with. So let's do it. Oh, by the way, before I start doing the makeup, I wanted to tell you that I'm expecting my wake-up call in about 10 minutes, so I'm sorry if the phone rings. Okay, so let's start. I always start with foundation. As I said, I'm wearing just a moisturizer and eye serum right now. The thing about foundation is that I always use a different foundation. I rarely repurchase a foundation, but this one I have been repurchasing a couple of times now. Sorry, it's not really focusing. So it is It Cosmetics CC cream in, I think, shade medium. That's it, yeah. So this thing is amazing. Thank you to my friend Emma for introducing this item to me. I absolutely love it. And over here I have my Fenty foundation, and what is the shade? It's 240, so it is very full coverage, but I do not like to use it alone. I like to combine this foundation as it's very thick with something else. So today I'm gonna be using the CC cream, so I put 1 pump of Fenty foundation, and then I'm gonna put another pump of the CC cream. I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but they're a little different shades. So this is the It Cosmetics and this is the Fenty. Sorry, it looks a bit disgusting, but yeah, so what I do is I kind of melt it in my fingers, just apply it like this, and you can already see how different my skin looks because it's a bit reddish, and when I apply foundation it becomes like tan and nice and even. Okay, I'm not doing a great job, guys, but yeah, basically apply it just in random spots, and then I'm gonna use a makeup sponge, beauty blender, whatever the heck you want to use, just use it, and just blend the foundation. So here we go. I just dab 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 dab. That's all I do really, and you can see the coverage is really good. I find 2 pumps more than enough really. The thing about my makeup as well is that it's always changing, like the products, the way I do it. So this is just kind of something that works for me at the moment, or like for the last few months maybe. Like I said before, I used to use primers and all these heavy things, but now I'm just using, you know, moisturizer, face mist, and then I just go straight to the makeup. So here we go. This is the layer of foundation. Now it looks like I'm a panda because I have weird area around my eyes. So sometimes I put a concealer on top before I apply foundation. Today I'll see what I'm gonna do. So I use Tarte. I absolutely love this concealer, Shape Tape, their #1 bestseller. Sorry, I just applied some because it was like leaking from the bottle, but I really love this concealer because it's so thick and so creamy. So I apply a little bit here, even though it's supposed to be kind of used for eye area only, because it has, like, I was reading on the box, like moisturizers that are supposed to help the skin around your eyes, but heck, I just use it wherever I feel like it. So I'm gonna just kind of highlight my chin a little bit, and then I don't know, just start wherever, I guess. As you see, I'm not very strict about how I do my makeup. It kind of always turns out the same, and I've gotten so used to doing my work makeup that I kind of do the same makeup when I'm going out. So by the way, the thing about concealer, I know there's a lot of ways. Like some girls, they apply like till here, they use a brush, or yeah, I don't know, there's all of these like V kind of shaped methods, but I just kind of go from outwards still up, if that makes sense, so it doesn't really build up in the crease. But generally this concealer is really good, so it doesn't tend to like get in the folds of my under eyes, if that makes sense. And then yeah, this is kind of it. By the way, I keep forgetting to mention this. I should probably really mention this. We're not going to be doing eyebrows. As you see, I'm very happy with my eyebrows because I've got them microbladed a couple of months back. I don't know if I actually am happy because it's kind of semi-permanent thing, and I don't know if I should have done it, but now it's too late. So microblading is something that is very popular in Dubai, and oops, sorry, don't want to show anything for you guys. I'm wearing my bathrobe, but yeah, so I was just so sick of doing my eyebrows, you know, like 3 in the morning, you're standing there like with one eye open, like trying to draw an even eyebrow. So it really was annoying, and that's why I stopped doing that, and I got them microbladed. So There is an area that I fill in a little bit, which I'll show you how I do as well. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'm ready to start the rest. Oh, sorry guys, I have my makeup bag, but everything's so crushed in it, and there's been foundation leakages over years, and yeah, some of my items are not in the best state, including my makeup brushes, so I apologize. I'm not a makeup artist, and yeah, this is just how I do my makeup kind of video. But yeah, I have a translucent powder. Sorry, you see the state of it is a bit rough. It is the Too Faced translucent powder, and sometimes what I do is I put a little bit of powder in the lid, then I put the sponge inside and I dab. Sometimes I take a makeup brush and I dab it and just kind of, you know, wipe it on my face a little bit. So I don't know, I'm just not very consistent with how I do my makeup, but I feel like today I do not want to bake or let it sit on my face, so I'm just going to use the brush. So just to kind of set the concealer. Got in my mouth, but it actually tastes like candy, this one, because it's like peachy. Anyways, I've been using Laura Mercier translucent powder as well. It was really nice. My friend recommended me also the what was it called, the Fenty, I think, translucent powder. She said it's great, so I'll probably be buying that next, but I don't think that's gonna be anytime soon, because yeah, translucent powders take forever to finish. I wanted to share with you something that I use every other day. I don't use this every time I do my makeup. So these are the famous LA Girl concealers, and I use them sometimes for contouring. So this is a liquid kind of concealer that I use as a bronzer here on my cheek area, but I find it a little bit hard to blend because obviously it's a lot darker than my skin. So today I'm just gonna use my Hoola Bronzer. It is Benefit's bestseller bronzer, and I really like it. But yeah, as I said, sometimes I use the liquid one, sometimes I use a dry one, but I'm just gonna use this dry one today. So I'm using this type of brush. As you see, it's not very clean, sorry. But what I do is I don't do these weird things or anything like that. I just kind of see where my cheekbone finishes, and I just, you know, start to apply the bronzer. So so now, I don't know if you can see, I feel like the exposure might be a little bit too much with this light, but yeah, I'm not gonna try to go too crazy with my makeup. Sometimes I go a little bit stronger with the bronzer. Oh, and then yeah, I apply here for a bit of a sand-kissed kind of look, and then obviously around my chin. I also apply self-tanning oil on my neck because it's kind of I don't know, a bit annoying, I guess, to apply bronzer all the time on your face, but today I'm gonna apply just a little bit because it smudges like all the clothes you wear, and you know I wear a white shirt for work, so you know you can always see the makeup traces on the neckline. So I prefer to just use a tan oil normally, which lasts me about a week on my neck area. I don't know if you guys can see any difference as of yet about my face, but yeah, we're kind of halfway. Yeah, okay, I said I'm not gonna go crazy, and then I go like for 5 minutes putting on bronzer. Well, anyways, don't judge. So my wake-up call should be now. Hello? No one there. Yeah, so I think they're gonna call me again in a few minutes. That's what they usually do. Okay, so I'm glad that we're kind of... Sorry. Hello. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, there we go. So we're kind of halfway, and my next step is usually eyeshadow. I know it doesn't really make sense, and a lot of people start with eyeshadows and things like that, but I just kind of prefer to do my makeup like this because I know girls don't like when the eyeshadow falls on their like under eye area, but I personally sometimes do my eyeshadows and then do concealer, but usually I do it how I'm doing it today. So I'm gonna be using an eyeshadow brush. By the way, I use Zoeva makeup brushes for the last 3 years. They are Balm. So I'm using a Narsissist palette. It's called Wanted. I have another palette that is also from Zoeva actually, and I have been using that one a lot, but I love this one as well because it kind of has all my favorite colors. So like, you know, some like neutral tones and some brownish. Sometimes if I go out, I'll use the shiny ones, not very much though. I do love this red and this dark color over here. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna start with a bit of the light color. So I'm putting just a little bit on the first half of my eyelid. I have droopy eyelids, so I usually go for a smoky eye, so that's what I'm gonna do as well today. I'm gonna go for this lovely brown tone. I don't know what's the name of it. Hold on, let me see. I think it's called Shadow Hill. And I start from outwards to inwards of the eye. Don't worry, we're still gonna blend. Do not panic. Yeah, I'm pretty quick with my eyeshadows in general. Just kind of like put some color on the crease and that's it, you know. Yeah, it's not good, but you know. Okay, how do we look? Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of this red. Red is technically not allowed, but I feel like with my eye color you can't really tell that it's red. It just kind of makes them pop a little bit more. I think that's pretty good. Okay, next I use this okay, I don't know what it's called. Oh, Smudger. Smudger is the next makeup brush. I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit short, but I really like to use it for this type of dark eye shade, which I apply for my under eyes just a little bit to create that kind of slight smokiness under the eye as well. I know a lot of girls, they don't like putting even mascara on their bottom lash and stuff like that, but I put a little bit of eyeshadow because I feel like it makes my eyes a bit more defined, and sometimes I put a little bit on top, so I'm gonna do that as well and make a little crease. You can already see the difference, you know. It's something that I found out that works for me. I don't put too much effort into it though, just a little bit. It extends kind of my eyes a little bit, makes them elongated and nicer, I feel. So what is remaining on this brush, I'm gonna just kind of use a little bit on my eyebrow just to kind of define it a little bit more. So yeah, that's it. My eyebrows are done. I'm not gonna put any more work into it. Let me see, where is my, I forgot to take it, I think. Yeah, I can't find my eyebrow gel, but that doesn't matter. We're not gonna use it. I sometimes do what I'm gonna do now, which is apply mascara, and then what is left on the brush, I just kind of brush out my eyebrows. So yeah, definitely the makeup artists are gonna probably kill me if they watch this, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go with the flow. So by the way, I'm using a Kiko mascara, and it's called Active Effect VolumEyes Active Mascara. Anyway, sorry, I don't know, I'm not really good. I'm gonna try to list the brands that I've used in the description. I really like this mascara. It's like very dark, but it doesn't make them like stuck together and stuff. So sometimes I put a little bit on my bottom lashes, so I think I'm gonna do that today. Oh my gosh, my under eyes are so bad. Yeah, I need to catch up on some sleep, but that's gonna change soon. So next step, I don't always do that, but I'm gonna do that today just to be a little bit extra, is kind of a bright eyeshadow in my inner corner of the eye to brighten the eye. Today I think I'm gonna go for this one, and I use a small brush like this, put a little bit on the brush, and then kind of brighten up my inside of the eye. Okay, I don't know if you can see any difference, but in the aircraft when you become tired. This does make a difference, trust me. You don't look as tired as you feel. So I think we're done with the eyeshadows, done with the bronzer. So I'm gonna tell you something. I go through stages of eyeliner. I sometimes apply, sometimes I don't apply. As you see, I put a little bit of eyeshadow to elongate my eyes. But if I do put eyeliner, I use NYX. It is called Epic Ink, and I don't know how many times I bought this eyeliner. It's really, really amazing. And since I'm doing the makeup tutorial today, I might as well show it to you guys how I apply my eyeliner. I usually put, because I have droopy eye, just from halfway of my eye and just kind of outward and up, if that makes sense. But I don't know if you can see what I'm gonna do, but I'll try my best to show it. So I start with my right. Oh, I hate this. I hate it. Even after doing it so many times, I still hate doing eyeliner. Okay, let's try. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's leaking. Ah, oh my god. This is why I don't do eyeliner. Oh my gosh, accident, guys. Okay, to be continued. Okay, I'm back. I think the situation is kind of contained. Oh my gosh, you see, I haven't been using it for a while, and I think from flying and staying in my makeup bag and, you know, like the landing gear and how my bag is sometimes handled, this is what happens to my makeup. It shatters and blah 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 blah. But yeah, okay, let's try to do this one more time. I hope it doesn't bleed, because sometimes it does. So I'm gonna try to be super careful. So this is how I start, and then I go kind of up. Oh no, it is bleeding, shoot. And then I just put a little bit here. So this is how it looks. Sorry for this. This is going horribly wrong, but now I have to wait till it dries. And I'm gonna do my other eye in the meantime. So this is how it looks right now. And I think I'm gonna have to get rid of this poor baby. And yeah, my hands are a little bit dirty now from the eyeliner. Sorry guys, this was an epic fail. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this area to dry properly, so then I'll clean it later. But yeah, this is how I apply my eyeliner. Usually it's not like this. But yeah, knowing me, something always happens. Oh. I'm just checking my time. Okay, so I have to be done in about half an hour, but we're kind of done here. Just a couple more steps to go. So now is the time when I put my blush. So another cringeworthy movement for all the makeup artists, but I use my bronzer brush for my blush, which is not really good, I know, but I do that and it works for me. So anyways, I'm using Melba powder blush from MAC. It's this kind of peachy color, and yeah, I just kind of apply a little bit on the cheeks. It is very pigmented, so I try not to go too crazy. So yeah, I think that's enough. Oh, no, okay, maybe a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. And then the last step is the highlighters. So I've been using this Anastasia palette for highlighters. It's called Glow Kit, and it is actually quite old. I think I bought it like 2 years ago, and I like to use color Summer and Moonlight. I think that's the name. No, Moonstone, sorry. So yeah, those are the colors that I use, those two. Sometimes I mix both of them, sometimes I apply just one of them, but I am gonna apply both of them. So this is the first one, which is Summer. I have a little bit on my brush already. It has this more of a yellow champagne kind of look, and I apply a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my lip, and no, I definitely need more. I love highlighter. But the thing with it is that it looks okay now, but then when you take a picture or something like that, it just like pops. like you can see how killer it looks, right? Ooh, I love it. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I do. And to set the makeup, I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus spray. I love the smell of it, and I'm almost done, so I'm probably gonna buy it again. So nice. I don't know what it smells like, but I just really love the smell. So, lipstick time. The story about my lipstick is that I've tried all these lovely high-end brands, and none of them have been as good, unfortunately, as this red lipstick right here. You guys have seen it, I think, before. And honestly, I feel like Loreal should just freaking sponsor me already, because I don't know how many people have been asking about it on board and immigration, you know, like my colleagues and things like that. It's so freaking good. So I can apply it at 6 in the morning, have 3 meals, and I'll still have it in the evening, like 15 hours later. It's still gonna be on my lips without even having replenished it. So it's very like, I don't know, pigmented, and it's just so matte and beautiful. So yeah, it lasts forever, and you can buy it only in the US from what I know. You can get it in CVS and Walgreens, like $10, and it's amazing. So I usually hate applying my lipstick just because it's like has to be so perfect in my opinion. And yeah, I usually like hold my breath even. And yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna try to do it not making any contact with the camera, because I really need to focus now. But you guys hopefully will be able to see what I do. So I start from the upper lip. So the lipstick is done. I'm not really used to doing my makeup on camera, so yeah, I did a couple of mistakes, like, you know, my eyeliner a little bit out of the line with my lipstick, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna use Wilde spray one more time, just because no such thing as too much, you know, hydration on your face. So this is it. This is how I do my work makeup, and yeah, I'm gonna change now into my uniform, and I'll show the full look in a few minutes. Alright guys, so I am almost done. So this is my ID, but you don't need to see that. We have a new pin for Dubai Expo on our uniform, and I need to put on my watch. It's also a part of the uniform. So I guess this is the last time you'll be seeing me with this red hat. And it's kind of bittersweet, I must admit. But yeah, I will talk about it, as I said in some other video. It is time now to go back to Dubai. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, all that, and maybe leave a comment down below. I'd really like that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.